Okay, what's your name, what's your major, and what are you involved in on campus?
My name is Molly Ham, and I'm a senior at K-State. I'm majoring in English and secondary education, and I'm currently the president of Student Foundation, which runs the K-State Proud campaign.
Okay, what made you want to become a part of the Student Foundation at K-State?
When I was a freshman, it's an organization that you apply for and then you're in all throughout your time at K-State. And so as a freshman, I was really just looking for something to get involved with on campus. I knew that it was a relatively selective organization, which appealed to me, and I also knew that they were in charge of promoting philanthropy on campus at K-State in the sense of raising funds for the university, encouraging students and alumni to give back. And so that was something that I knew that I would want to do in the future. I was interested in nonprofit work, and so I thought that was a really good fit for me as an organization to get involved with.
Okay, I guess you already kind of answered this, but
yeah.
What type of work does the Student Foundation do, like, specifically?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of different things. We basically serve as a connection between the student body, the KSU Foundation, and the alumni, and so any opportunities that we have to be able to tell our K-State story to alumni, let them know how their scholarship dollars and their investment in the university is helping current K-State students. We're involved in events like Trustees Weekend, which brings a lot of donors back to the university for lectures and different events. We work at different football games and athletic events, hosting the donors when they come here. We obviously do the K-State Proud campaign, which is a huge endeavor. We work a lot with Telefund, which raises money for the different colleges, and then we have a lot of internal programs within our organization that just helps us understand philanthropy at K-State a little bit better.
Sure. What is your personal role in the K-State Proud campaign?
This year I'm the president of Student Foundation, and Student Foundation is the organization that oversees and facilitates the K-State Proud campaign. So that's basically my role within the K-State Proud campaign, is overseeing everything. Last year I was the vice president of student relations, and so that person within Student Foundation is in charge of the K-State Proud campaign more directly, and so as president I oversee that person and just make sure that everything is running smoothly and they have all the resources that they need, and help with planning and the hard work and all of that goes into it as well.
Okay. How was the K-State Proud campaign started?
The K-State Proud campaign started from a trip that members of Student Foundation took to a national conference. It was called the ASAP conference, and they had heard from a university that was putting on a campaign to raise money for their school. And this was on a much smaller scale, and when they brought it back as an idea, they said, hey, we have an opportunity to do something to raise money at K-State for students or for the university. We don't really know what it's going to look like, but we think this is a good idea. So we started with a small group of students that were leaders on campus and said, if we were to do a student-run campaign that was going to raise money for the university, what would that money go towards? And it started out from people were suggesting things like statues on campus, putting a band shell somewhere, you know, all these crazy ideas that seem kind of strange now, but we were just trying to form the idea, and we really came up with the idea that the best way to get students to give back to the university is to know that their money was going towards other students, and so that's how it started.
Okay. The K-State Proud campaign raised more money this year than it ever has in the past. What do you think helped the success for this year?
I think one of the main reasons is tradition. It's already established credibility. We have the opportunity to tell the stories of the students that have received the funds, so that's a great incentive for people. We also do a really great job at promoting the event because we have a lot of support from the KSU Foundation, so all of our materials are able to look really professional. We can start with all of the work that was done in the previous years and really work off of that to create a successful campaign. And I also think that the theme of this year's campaign, by having a blizzard in Bramlage and having it paired with a KU game, was a great visible opportunity for students to want to get involved. So it's kind of all these factors that came together.
Right. Why do you think so many students get excited to become a part of the K-State Proud philanthropy every year?
I think one of the neat things about it is that we are able to show that there are so many different types of students at K-State, but all of us can come together for a common purpose. You know, everybody always says that K-State is a family and it's a home away from home and it's more student-centered than other universities. And so I think that's one of the reasons why people like the K-State Proud campaign is they can show that unity. And then, I mean, a free t-shirt and a free incentive is always a great way to get people involved. And on the other side, they're getting that for themselves, but they're also donating to a greater cause.
Right. What are the types of awards that are given to students through the campaign?
There are two types of awards. One is the K-State Proud Award, and those are awarded on a rolling basis and can be in any amount, and they're for students who have exhausted all types of financial aid, but their future at K-State is still in jeopardy, and so they may need extra money to pay the rest of their bills, buy books, hospital treatment, different things that they're not able to stay at K-State for some reason, and we can help them with that. The other type is the K-State Hero Award, which is awarded to, there are only 5 of those given per semester, and those are $500, and they're given to students at K-State who have significantly contributed to the university through leadership, and that's definitely a smaller portion of the awards. Most of them go to immediate need.
Okay. Who decides which students the awards go to?
There's a Student Opportunity Awards Committee, and the chair of that committee is a member of Student Foundation. Otherwise, the rest of the committee is made up of a representative group of students from campus, and they review all of the applications and work directly with Larry Mader from Financial Aid to make sure that everything is credible and legitimate and goes through the right processes to get the students the money they need.
Okay. How many student awards has K-State Proud given this far?
I don't have the exact numbers actually at the moment, but I know the number is close in the upper 60s, somewhere around there. That's a ballpark estimate, but it's a significant amount of awards already been given.
Okay. And the last question, can you tell me about a K-State Proud Award that you believe had a great impact on a deserving student?
There was one student who had to take semesters off from K-State because they had medical problems, and on top of all of the medical costs that they had, they were having to take online courses because they weren't at K-State. They wanted to stay up to date, but they still had to do online because they couldn't come here, and as we all know, online courses are significantly more expensive than courses here at K-State, and tuition's already ridiculously expensive, and so I think that just really helps someone be able to continue through a hard time in their life and make it possible for them to achieve their education while they're struggling through a difficult personal time.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, too.
Will you ask the last question in a second?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was this one or
I think it was that one.
I think it was too.
Yeah, just because there was like a rolling.
It was like a
Some guys with trash
can.
was rolling in the background.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Which one? Question?
Okay, it was about why do you think students are excited?
Oh, good. Okay. Is that why you're laughing?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I was like, okay, was that a funny answer?
There were like 6 guys surrounding a rolling trash can as they
Yeah.
walked away.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Why do you think so many students get excited to become a part of the K-State Proud philanthropy on campus?
I think people are excited to be a part of K-State Proud because it's something bigger than themselves that really represents the university. I think that we're a really student-centered university, more so than other schools, and this is an opportunity for students to really feel a part of that, to see other students on campus that are giving for the same purpose, that are wearing the same t-shirt. They're all feeling like they're in something together, and then they can show that visibly, you know, on TV or to the team that they're playing against, as we paired it with basketball games in the past. So.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Wonderful. Quick and painless.
Yeah, it was. It was easy.